Guys, I grow up, if you want to know, I grow up feeling like I'm not beautiful. I grew up around people who made me feel like I'm not beautiful. I grow up with people who will act like I'm not beautiful. I have been around people that made me even believe that I'm not beautiful. And I believed it for some time. I believed it for years that I will never be good enough or I will never be better than that one. But God has changed it. God has changed everything. Right now, I know that I'm beautiful. When I look at my face in the mirror, whether I have bath or not, I still say, God, thank you for the beauty that you have given me. The beauty that does not come naturally. The beauty that comes through the glory of God. God, I thank you for the beauty that brings honor to my name. Recently, I'm hearing a lot of people saying that I am beautiful. And right now, I'm in a position where I ask myself, where were these people when I was growing up to tell me and convince me that I am beautiful? Because I never believed it. No one ever told me that I'm beautiful, and I understood and believed it and live it. Until now, when God has changed everything. I just woke up every morning, I look at myself and say, God, I see the beauty in me. God, I see your glory shining over me. Sometimes we can live around people who don't acknowledge us. And because they are not acknowledging us, we even feel that we don't deserve to be acknowledged. But my brother, my sister, when you allow God to show you who you are in Him, you will start seeing the beauty that He created from day one. So even if right now, I just want to encourage you, even if right now you feel like you are not good enough, you are good enough. You just have to confess it day and night that you are good enough. And you will start seeing the results of what you speak. I came to a point where I needed to tell myself that I am beautiful and to believe it. Because I have lived for many days or many times believing that I'm not good enough. Believing that this one is beautiful more than I am. But I said the word of God says that God, when He created man, He said that it is good. Whatever He created, God says that it is good. Then I started believing it myself and confessing it to myself that because God, in the beginning, when He created everything, after creating it, He said it was good. And I believe that God created me. So I need to believe it, that when God created man, He said they are beautiful, or man was beautiful, and I am the product of God. So I said to myself, if God says that this is good, it means it's good. So I started believing it myself, that God says that I am good. After creating me, He said that I am good. So I need to believe it. No one will say it to me and change my perception of my beauty if I don't believe it. So I started saying to myself every morning when I wake up, I look at myself in the mirror. Because there was a time where when I look at the mirror, I will turn and look the other side because I felt like I am not beautiful. I look at my huge body and say that I am not attractive. I believed how people perceive beautiful people and put it in my mind that, okay, it means that I'm not beautiful. And in the eyes of men, I'll never be beautiful. But because of what I have read in Genesis 1, that God, when He created something, He said it was beautiful, it was good. It means I am good. It means that I am good. I started confessing it to myself because I believe that no one can change how I think better than myself. So I need to say it to myself over and over again until I believe it. So my brother, my sister, it is you who can change your life. It is you who can speak to your life and believe it. But if you don't speak it to yourself, even though people speak it to you, you will not believe it. You need to start speaking it to yourself and say that I am beautiful, and you will live to see the beauty of God. God can even change the color of your skin. God can even make you glow. If you believe it that you are beautiful, the glory of God will start manifesting in your face. The way I look at myself right now, when I look at the mirror, I see the glory of God. I see the beauty. And when I walk around, people will say, your face is smooth. You are beautiful. You are glowing without me even saying anything. I don't put on makeup at most of the days. But people will say I'm beautiful. And I come to my realization and ask myself, where was this beauty? Because when I grew up, people did not see this beauty. It is because I did not know the secret of beauty in God. It's when you believe what you say you are and start living it, confessing it to your life every day to see it come to pass. That's the secret of the beauty of God. For us to acknowledge that God can give us glory, can give us the glory that brings beauty in us. You need to believe it, my brother, my sister. You need to believe it. Whatever you believe in, whatever you believe in, you need to speak it to yourself. You need to confess it to yourself. Because the message will never get into your head if yourself you don't say it. That's why sometimes when we go to church, when they preach to us, we can hear it. But if we don't use the same word in our life, it cannot come to pass. So we need to take part even ourselves and say that